From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's Cash Close. And the name of this video, S&P 500 Friday Rip, and then the dip. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 2.057 even early in the day. The low came in at 2.04420 just now. And last, we're 2.04460. We're down 11 handles. Total volume is the lowest of the week. 1.3 million minis trade and 2.7 thousand big S&Ps trade in the pit. MOC, the MIM started showing small to sell, went back to flat on the day, ended up small to sell, and the actual MOC came out 500 million to sell. Next week we have a total of 18 economic releases. We have a total of 12 T-bill or T-bond auctions or announcements. We have the two-day FOMC meeting and the US GDP. Those are the highlights of the week. Monday's economic calendar starts the week out kind of slow. We have the Chicago PMI Flash. We have the Dallas Fed Mfg Survey and a 3 and 6 month T-bill auction. Not too much there. Now look at, two things came into play today in the MrTopStep trading. The first one would be Counter Trend Friday. And basically what that says is that when the S&P is generally trending in one direction, Fridays can be counter trend days. And the S&P rallied up and then sold off, and that's kind of the way it goes. And the second rule that we want to talk about here is what happens after a big up day like we had yesterday. The S&P tends to go sideways to down after a big up day. And that's exactly what we got to. Now look, two things weighed down on the S&P, and I kind of thought oil was detaching a little bit, and I still do, but I think oil and the Greek elections weighed down on the S&P late in the day today. And I also think, despite what everybody kind of is talking about, there's still a lot of complacency out there over this election. The GDAT, which is the Greek Athex Composite, closed up, get this, 6.14%. 6.14%. Can you believe that? I don't know if everybody's going to say sold to that on Monday or what. But you know what? MrTopStep has been kind of quiet about this, and you guys will have to agree. I haven't been stomping my foot down saying, hey, this stuff's going up, stomping my foot down saying this stuff's going down, because you know what? I think we're just in a big bathtub. The S&P runs the buy stops, then the S&P runs the sell stops, and at the end of the day, all it does is pick the traders' pockets that are actually trading this for a living. Now listen, one last thing I wanted to do a little shout out to is there are no dress rehearsals when it comes to trading. It's never going to be an easy game. You've got to have extreme patience, you've got to have a game plan, and you've got to have proper risk management. With that said, it was a wild week. We're going to close it on that note, and I'll see you guys on the opening print.